Howdy, folks. Welcome back, I think. Been fighting with technology this morning, so yeah, I think we finally got her running. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Absolutely. And I'm going to give the stream just a few minutes here, as per the usual. This will help make sure the stream health is okay. I got one more little technical thing I got to set, and then we should be good. Funny, I woke up a couple hours ago, and I really wanted coffee, like my usual. I'm usually kind of stumbling right to the coffee pot when I roll out of bed. But today I've been pacing myself because I was up so early. I didn't want to drink all 3 cups of coffee and then drink 3 more cups of coffee during stream. So, you got to have your priorities. Yum, 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 yum. See, I don't know. I just determined in my delirious state of mind there, coffee during stream was more important. So good. Okay, I seem to be having an excellent stream. I hesitated there because it was like stuck for a second, but now we're good. Hello, hello. Wait, am I muted? There we go. All right, so yeah, a bit of a delay today. Maybe that's why it was frozen. But stream health is actually quite good, so we're going to roll with it. Hey, good evening, Miss Drummer Girl. Good to see ya. I take it that means your weekend is over. Sad face emoji. But I hope you had a good one at least. Hey, Wanda, good morning to you. It's funny, I should start my streams off by, all right, guys, go get your coffee. But then I realize, like many of you, it's not coffee time. It's always coffee time for me. And wow, I just noticed the man bun is a train wreck today. I must have been yanking on it in my sleep last night. Oh well, let it ride. Although I kind of feel like this needs to be in better shape when we go to Kakariko Village, So I don't feel like I'm being outdone by the Kakarikoians, the Kakarabanians, the Kakarikans. I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. Yeah, I hear you there, Miss Drummer Girl. I hear you there. It's funny. In my younger years, I could drink a Monster Energy drink and then go to bed half an hour later, no problems. Now, if I even think about drinking that past like 4 p.m., I'm done. I know I'm not sleeping. How to make a man bun with Level Up Royal. All right, that's better. At least it feels better. I don't know if it looks better, but we're a little crooked, but that's okay. The bulk is there. The shape is there. I feel like I can go to Kakariko Village now, and it'll be okay. Same here. Yep. Wanda. It's funny. I had those years where I refused this stuff, and I don't know, somewhere along the lines, it grew on me. And I mean, I had to sweeten it. Like, I couldn't just drink coffee. It had to be like, you know, 25 sugar cubes, all the wrong kinds of creamers, just all the fatty, bad for you stuff. And, people used to point out, dude, that's not really coffee anymore. I know. That was the reason I was doing all of that to it. But again, somewhere over the years, it just, the sugar and the creamer started coming down and the coffee started going up. And even today, I don't drink it black. Like, that's halfway filled with soy milk, and I like soy milk. To me, it's the best flavor of all the nut milks. And it has protein comparable to actual regular milk. So soy milk for me all the way. So yeah, between the taste and the nutritional benefits, I fill the cup up about halfway with soy, and then I just top the rest off with coffee. And guys, I noticed I got some dropped frames there, so I hope that didn't cause a big blank spot. That's internet related. I can't do much about that. And we do have some bad storms in the area, so this may happen a few times today. We may get a quick, brief hiccup like that. I'm going to give that just a minute to hopefully work itself out. Code Red Mountain Dew. I definitely went through a Code Red phase. I love grenadine. So when Code Red came out, I was all over that stuff. Hey, Kathy, thank you so much. Yep, I've been working on it. Ah, sweet tea. Yeah, that works too. That works too. I used to make sun tea. I would just set the thing out there in the sun. And I don't know, it seems like when the tea bags sit in the water for like 12 hours, it sweetens it somehow naturally. I don't know what that is, but then I would like wring out the tea bags too. Like I would squeeze them and get all the liquid out of there that I could, and like a cloudier type of tea came out, and I think that's where a lot of the sweetness came from. So good. I'm actually kind of wondering why I haven't made that in a while now. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get myself out of the way. We're about 8.5 minutes in. Get into some little master mode action here. I really enjoy this route. It's early game route, but it's fun. It's just, it's easy going, easier going than elsewhere. Here in master mode, everything's going to be bumped a little, but that's okay. The real Southern sweet tea. Oh, yeah. All right, with that, see you back in a bit. Peace out, Home Scout. Oh, wow, I'm not even ready here. Fire it up. We go live in 5. I may have underestimated that. Wait, am I on the Great Plateau? Is that what that said? Oh, that's right. We killed a Lionel. Okay, I had a mini heart attack there. I was like, wait a minute. I did the Great Plateau a long time ago. Like, what's going on here? Alright, we're good. So, yeah, killed the Lionel. What did we get from Mr. Lionel? I got a durability crusher, which is not bad. Got that quick shot, not bad. And I need more inventory, guys. Like, this is going to become problematic very soon. That's not going to go very far because they're going to start getting more and more expensive, especially in the weapon world. So what I might do is take a quick detour. Granted, we're not going to be getting a bunch of royal weapons on this path. It's going to be... you know, we might get a master mode chest or two with something decent in there, like a sledgehammer with a good bonus on it. But, this is more for the Korok seeds, the rupees, the ingredients, this river especially. It's like Fish and Game stock this thing every day because it is absolutely bonkers like how many fish spawn in here. So yeah, just tons and tons of Korok seeds, treasure chests, you name it. It's all fun stuff. So I don't think inventory is going to be a problem in particular. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. If I feel like it's being too restrictive, I'll go up to Korok Forest just real quick, you know, and get access to Hestu. But I know that takes time, and I like to do things on the way. On the way. That's intended to be taken very lightly. On the way. There are many detours and many shiny rocks on the way. But yeah, anyway, that just takes time, you know. It's a good looting route in its own right. And I want to do that thoroughly. So yeah, I guess we'll just head hard east. And there's actually fun stuff to do right in this area too. Matter of fact, one of our master mode deals are over here, I think. Out there in that ruin, there's a journal or something we need to read. Let's check that first. I could be mistaken. It could be, you know, just right over there. And I still wish we had a sprint suit. I know I talk about this all the time. It'd be nice if we had clothing for sprinting. Set bonus. Sprint faster, use less stam. Okay, maybe it wasn't this one, because I remember it's on like a ruined table or something. Oh, wait a minute. No. Okay, not this ruin. Well, hello. And since I'm here... Nah, never mind. I feel like that's... yeah, it's kind of sort of on the way. It's on the way-ish. It's more or less on the way. It's kind of on the way. It's pretty much on the way. It's a little out of the way, but that's okay. I feel like I just wrote a Dr. Seuss book. And I'll show you a real quick map shot here in a moment. Because I know I kind of went ziggy-zaggedy all over the place there. Yeah, Miss Drummer Girl. So, to answer your question there, he is absolutely on the way to Kakariko. And I actually put a star there. That's where Hestu is, and that's where his maracas are. The priceless maracas. And then he does his little dance for us, which... It's somewhere between... Wait, I'm in the wrong part of the map. Here we go. That's the second location. Somewhere in between, like, that shrine and going up here toward the waterfall or whatever shrine. Water something. Water moves you. Heck, I can't remember. So yeah, there's location 1 and 2, and then we got to go to Korok Forest for number 3. But anyway, guys, just getting back to this route being a lot of fun, you know, just all sorts of random stuff. Show you a quick map shot there of where that Korok seed was. There's other stuff on top of this hill, but I want to kind of backtrack and hit these ruins real quick. Lots of arrows over there, so if nothing else, you know, we need the arrows. But yeah, just rupees, guardians, and that journal. That's really starting to bug me. It might be in this building here. Where I'm from, we have no journal. There we go. Alright. I don't know if you have to read this. I don't think you do. But I'll thumb through it just in case anybody out there wants to read. They can slow the video down and read all this fun stuff. It's a lot of reading. And it's starting to feel like schoolwork. Whoops. Alright, so that's that. EX Fairy Clothes. So you don't have to read that journal, but it's there, and I'd like to point it out. Oh, yeah, that's right. I almost forgot about that. Can't forget about the treasure. That's the whole point. Amber. Amber in a treasure chest that I had to pull up out of the earth. Kind of feels like a letdown. Oh, so this is something y'all have taught me over the years. Thank y'all so much for that, by the way. There have been many comments going back years about this little trick. So you can get your free monster part, use an ice block, and then get more free monster parts. Not a bad deal, yo-yo. And I'm finally remembering that in my own gameplay, so it took time, you know. It takes an old dog time to learn a new trick, but I'm finally getting it. Finally getting there. Alright, so I'm kind of more or less back at this little pathway here. And I mentioned lots of fun stuff, arrows especially. I am not underselling, like, there's definitely a lot of fun stuff here. Of course, I haven't found anything yet, but I will. Wow, no arrows. And don't forget to spam your A button, front side and back side of all wagons. Free gemstones, bye-bye! Loving it! And we have a fun little bad boy nest here. Of course, I can't pass that up. Couple of blues and a blackie, it looks like. So let's put the blackie on ice. Wow, I'm getting real low on ice arrows. That's not good. I didn't even have to put the blackie on ice. I didn't think 2 wheels of stand was gonna do the job there. Oh, so for you picture takers out there, I don't have the camera yet. Never mind. Forget I just said that. It meant nothing. I know, we gotta go out to Hauntno too, guys. Like, that needs to happen sooner than later. Matter of fact, if I have time today, we'll do that, and that'll square away the Sheikah slate. Depends on how long my looting route takes here. I don't feel like I've gotten a ton of arrows yet. And I remember this route being better for arrows. Okay, so the wagon's underground like this, you're not going to get your gemstone, so you're not doing anything wrong there. It's just the way it is. If it's flat or underground, it's blocked. We are gemstone blocked. Flint? Who put that there? Actually, no, that's right. There is flint from time to time under the wagons. But that's okay, because every, what is it, 50 pieces of flint, we get, I believe, a silver rupee out of Rito. I might be off on that. It might be a gold rupee. Either way, it's worth it. I mean, you're going to collect the flint anyway. You might as well get something for your troubles. Roasted bird drumstick. I can do without that. This ain't no KFC. I totally forgot to stamp that. Hold that thought. The never-ending wild boar chase. Have they ever killed that boar in anybody's game in the history of Breath of the Wild? I've never seen that pig die, ever. I kind of feel like I need to go kill it. There they go. Everboar. I'm going to check all these fun little ruins too for goodies. And one of these chests is camouflaged and I have a hard time seeing it. So sometimes I don't even know it's there until, you know, I get the little action icon that says open. Okay, I've already been here, done that, got the t-shirt. Another building back there. Did I check that one? Yeah, that's where our journal was. There's some arrows. Still not massive numbers, but I guess every little bit counts. Wow, nothing? Yeah, it was disappointing. Why am I using a Royal Claymore for this? I do not know. And look at me, remembering the ice block. Look at me go. Now, speaking of Sheikah Slate upgrades, we need 3 ancient shafts, which I have now. Booyah. 3 ancient cores, which I have now, thanks to, I think, doing some shrines. And then, yeah, these are always, like, a given. And that should take care of the Sheikah Slate. So I could actually go to Hotno right now. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 because I will forget. But I'm going to do that anyway. And risk forgetting. Whole bunch of nothing in these? Oh, hello. Haha! 4! Oh, wait. He did the overhead swing. That doesn't really count like a golf swing. I like the ones where he does the golf swing. And then it might have something to do with the weapon. Maybe I'll try the crusher next time and see if that does it. There we go. See, I knew there was more fun stuff. That's garbage. And that's actually a leveling chest, so I'm going to leave that there. We'll come back later, that'll be a royal bow. If I can remember I left it there. That is always the question. Will I remember? Spoiler alert. Normally, no. Alright, where are we at on arrows? Yeah, we didn't do great. I've done better on that little spree. Oh, don't forget your good stuff here. And I think I already hit these ones. No, maybe not. I've been slacking on getting my gold rupee. Or no, it's a diamond. I think if you give old boy at the Gerudo's stable like 50 of these, or 55 maybe. That's a diamond. Not bad. I don't know why I grabbed the horse. It's not like I really needed it. But that will speed this up. Yeah, why not? See, I know what I'm doing. No, we're not going to go that way. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Not only do I run around in circles, I drive my horse around in circles. Now these are usually reds, but here in Master Mode they're blues. I'm actually surprised I was able to do that in the air. With a knight's bow of all things. I love that little jingle it makes when you do something good. Don't remember where the loot is. If there is loot in these ruins, we'll check it out. Oh, see, look at that. I almost missed it. If it wasn't for that yellow rune, I would have. I saw it at the last second there. But that yellow rune helps kind of outline that just a little bit. And I saw the curvature. There's a Korok seed over here. Honestly, this is kind of like a different route. That's on the way to, like, Hestu's second location. Ah, nuts. Haven't done that in a while. Ooh, we need the Moblin guts. That's right. Blues give you guts. So we should be doing this, especially if you guys want to go get the bone suit from Gerudo. You need the guts. Okay, now let's see if I can't get that sneak strike in. 4! There we go. Now I feel like Happy Gilmore. Move. There should be a Korok seed. Where is that thing? On a tree trunk? Right? Maybe it's out further than I remember? Yep, this is it. Maybe I can go golfing one more time. Ooh, fireflies. We need those too. Hey, what's scaring them all away? Uh-oh, he was a black, wasn't he? Yep. Whoops. Durability Moblin Club. I don't know why that was funny. Okay, something else you guys have taught me. So much easier. Funny, in all those hours that I put into Breath of the Wild, you know, in that first playthrough, that never even crossed my mind as a possibility. And it's so obvious, it's like right there, but never even crossed my mind. Interesting. Did I do a map shot for that? Probably not. I'm trying to multitask here. I'm trying to drink coffee while I'm navigating Link. It doesn't work, by the way. I think that's it for chestesses. We gotta go to Gold Rush Mountain, too. I woke them up, didn't I? Yeah, one's a blackie. Oh, there's another one? Ouch. Oh, I was gonna try to sneak strike, that didn't work out. I guess because he's already aggroed. Farming, oh, that makes me laugh every time. The mop. Like, whoever came up with that, they did good. It would have been funny if the mop applied, like, soap water damage, and the Bobkins would be running around with, like, soap dripping off their faces. Doing damage over time. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for this little hotspot. Now we're going to go that way, the way I started going a while ago. Lots of goodies here. Korok seeds especially important. Gemstones never hurt no one. That is cash flow, baby. Rock salt! Who put that there? So there is a way to get some rupees for your rock salt, but I never have any good luck doing that over there in Goron City. So I don't know, to me, the rock salt is like the one thing you really can't get much out of. And I see those mighty bass, or whatever they're called, mighty carp. That's for attack power. I kind of want to go get those. So I'm going to do that. I'm all about the attack power. Now, I don't necessarily have to waste a bunch of time getting the fish, but I do want to showcase just how abundant this river system is right off the Great Plateau here. So you've got the one going down south, very well stocked, and then the one going up north, very well stocked. And then this one going out to the east, very well stocked. So all three of these, you can just go fishing for days. You'll have stamina, you'll have defense, you'll have, what, attack power. Not to mention just tons and tons of regular high-roll bass. Is there a fish there? I can't even see it. Oh, speaking of stamina. Nice. You already see the Korok seed coming into view. That was another thing that wasn't clicking in my mind. I kept seeing these things, so I knew there was something to it, and I just kept Googling. There were no answers yet. And then I think I finally read a Reddit one time where somebody said you gotta play basketball and throw the rocks into those rings. I owed that guy a meal for posting that. I always have trouble with this one. I misjudged the bounce. Might need to move that block back a bit. Or maybe even put two. And a matter of fact, you might want to drop a save here. Because more than once, I have burned through all of these rocks and not gotten a single shot. Wow, that worked out. And they laugh at you when they hit you. Yes! Yes! Alright. Yeah, they could do a lot more just fun stuff like that for sure. So let's do the map shot there for that Korok seed. And there's a little tower here I want to get climbed before the rain starts setting in, because it feels like it's about to rain on me. Or maybe not. I don't know why I felt like that. Ooh, that's pretty. Every now and again, there's a scene in this game, and it just really catches my eye. And it's usually to do with sunrises, sunsets, because of the colors. I really like how that contrasts. Sapphire? Yeah, buddy! What was that? I do need to take a moment and collect some of these insects too for my elixirs. 2 darners, 2 summerwing butterflies, and a monster part, high level every time. But you go through insects quickly making those, like... That's 4 insects per elixir. Ouch. Then you get the nice little piano notes in the background. The sound of the insects. Definitely a game I enjoyed playing with headphones in. Like, believe it or not, there's a lot more audio detail in this game, and you'll never hear it unless you have headphones in. I don't know why that is. Or maybe, you know, my hearing's just going bad, but I hear so much more going on in this game with headphones, and it blows my mind. So, anywho, enough on that. I think we're good. There's a Koroks seed over here too, but I'll hit that later when we go around starting to do the memories. As a matter of fact, I'll do like a little looting route here. I like to start that one back here over by Lake Hylia. There's just all sorts of stuff here, guys, along this little route. I mean, just tons and tons of insects, you name it. The stealth set will be no problem upgrading once you run through this area, especially at night when these fireflies spawn in. But you get like the sneaky river snails, just Korok seeds, you name it. All sorts of fun stuff up in here. So yeah, we'll definitely do a real good thorough looting spree there at some point. For now, I'm just going to kind of ski-daddle. We're going to stick to the river here. Go back to the river. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Oh, I almost forgot a Korok seed. How could I? And it's the obvious one with the great big boulder. Just to show you on the map where that sucker is. Hey, Dee Dee, welcome back. Good to see you again. Back for more. Yep. I have a feeling I'll be playing this game for the rest of my life. Like, maybe not every day, but, you know, there will be breaks in there. But probably right around that 6 month to a year mark, I'm going to be like, you know, I miss the Great Plateau. Alright, I know there is a Master Mode chest up there, but I think that's the sledgehammer. So it's not one I probably, you know, particularly care about. Hey, Boomin! Good to see you again. Nice, yep, thanks. Excuse me. But, you know, I carry some kind of crusher or claymore or something for, you know, gemstone breaking anyway. It might as well be a sledgehammer, I suppose. Not only that, something else you all have taught me over the years is that multiplier for stone taluses. Well, it turns out I would have made that without eating the stam. So satisfying when you do that one final jump and you make it. So let's test my memory here. How is Old Man Memory doing today? Amazing. The Lionel Crusher has served us well. Alright, next on the hit list is this bridge. There's all sorts of chests here. Not to mention the fishing is out of control. And I think that's the armored. Yes, we haven't gotten those yet in my playthrough. Normally I don't cook with these, but, you know, I was talking in the last stream, if you guys wanted to cook that 30-minute, 30-minute long high-level meal, you can throw 4 Mighty Carp in. Or not Mighty Carp, Armored Carp. Whatever those are. With a Dragon Horn. 30-minute high level every time. There's some more fun stuff over there. I'll circle back to that. There we go. Might as well do the under the bridge stuff right now. We're gonna feel like a bridge troll. But that's okay, because down here, it is worth it. Few extra rupees never hurt no one. And I want to say there's more chests over there somewhere. Or maybe back here? Heck, I can't remember. They all bleed together. I'm pretty sure there's another floating chest coming our way, if not underwater. Hold that thought. I still feel like I'm missing something over here. And it could just be the open air chest over there. Okay, he goes up in the air, so you can get rid of him real easy peasy. Just pop a balloon. Just remember that chest is in the water now. Whoa, they're getting awful close. Okay, so there's no other chests over here. I thought there was. Oh, he almost tagged me with that one. He put a hole in my cape. Yeah. Okay. I know there is a chest over here somewhere. I think there is a chest over here. There might have been a chest over here. Honestly, it might just be a little bit farther out and I don't feel like taking the time for it. Oh, nuts. Oh, nuts. I didn't want to talk to Bingo, whatever. Almost Bingo. Fun fact. Bombs will toss Bobkins into the water. I'll see if I can demonstrate that real quick since I'm talking about it. Another Master Mode chest. Booyah, baby. Come get me. All three of y'all. Oh no, the archers aren't going to come over here. Well... Where did he go? Oh wow, I really launched him. I might still be able to pull that off. Ouch. Ouch. Is it worth it? Probably not. I missed! No! Who's gonna win? Me. Thankfully, he took like a year and a half to knock his arrow. Alright, so from here, guys, just to show you on the map where I wound up there, I am going to go get a Koroks. There's some gemstones and stuff over here, not to mention some more Koroks. So it's just kind of like a little loop-de-loop or whatever. Actually, I think there's 2 Korok seeds right here. We got the obvious one. But I think there's a hidden one around here. Yeah, that's right. There's a rock around here somewhere. I love going fishing with bombs. It feels wrong somehow. But believe me, I'm over it. I got over that many cycles ago. Works on frogs and lizards, too. Unfortunately, if you try to bomb a insect, it just despawns into a puff of smoke. Sometimes I can find the rocks via the shadows, but I'm having trouble tracing those today. Need to adjust my eyeballs. Speaking of my eyeballs, my eyes are burning. I don't think I've blinked this entire stream. I am now blinking frantically, trying to fix that. Oh, wait a minute. I've heard... see? Shiny rocks, guys. There's another Korok seed down here. It's under a rock. I know this for a fact. I just need to locate the thing. There we go. Why was that so hard? I'm gonna try not to miss any seeds this time. Oh, and guys, getting back to my date challenge. Getting back to my date challenge. So, if I die or lose a fairy, I have to eat one of these. They are not yummy. It says peanut butter and chocolate on the package. That is a lie. It's basically just a date. So anyway, yeah. Just thinking about it gives me the willies. So yeah, death or fairy loss, eat a date. But I'm going to up the ante a little bit today. In addition to that, if I take fall damage, I'll eat a date. Whether I lose a fairy or not, any fall damage, date. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So far, I don't think I've taken any fall damage in the stream today, because that would have jogged my memory that I was going to add that to the repertoire. Hey, Wanda, what do you have here? I have to this 6 weeks before I can play any games. I tripped last weekend. Oh, no! I know that, Wanda. I'm with you. I've been there. And it's horrible. It's like, I think they call that a cruel irony. When you injure yourself in the wrist or the hand, and you're home a lot because, you know, you can't go to work because you've injured your wrist or your hand. And while you have all this extra time now on your hands, you can't game. It's like rubbing salt in the wound. It's not okay. So I definitely feel you there. I hope you get better soon. It was funny, my son broke his left wrist, and he said that he would play until it just hurt so bad he couldn't anymore, which wasn't long. And he learned how to, like, use his other hand with the controller sitting on the bed, and he was able to, you know, somewhat kind of sort of play a game a little bit. It wasn't good, like he couldn't get into the more complex mechanics and stuff, but anyway, just yeah, I hope you get better soon. That is definitely no fun. Yep, typing with one hand, yep. You don't realize how much you need both hands. Like tying your shoe. You cannot tie a shoe with one hand. So I usually convert over to flip-flops, you know, during those moments. Yeah, definitely hope you get better soon. But yeah, just like I remember specifically tying my shoe, buttoning a shirt. I think I finally figured out how to do that with one hand. But it took time. Like, that was not a fast thing. I wish, Dee Dee, I wish. There's a flavor in the date, okay? It's like, I don't know what it is. It's like its own thing. Anyway, there's an aftertaste to that. And it's the aftertaste. Well, it's the taste, but it's also the aftertaste. So it's like it comes back and kicks you in the back of the throat. And then that's when I get the chill that rushes through, and it starts in the spinal column. And it goes up from there, and it's just... Yeah. I don't know what possessed me to buy these. No idea. I knew better, and I did it anyway. Yeah, putting on clothes in general, that's true, Wanda. That's true. Like, all of it. Definitely feel for you there. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a... Well, I already took a quick break. I don't need more coffee, so I don't know what I'm doing right now, other than taking a break. But hey, at least you didn't get a cast. Like, you know, bright sides. You can take that thing off when you need to let it breathe for a few minutes. Although, without fail, every time I did that, I would just, like, nick my hand on an object. And then it would, like, hurt all over again like I just freshly broke it. I don't know how that happens, but... Alright, guys, I'll get myself out of the way one more time. In a while, crocodile. Alright, moving on. Finally found my Koroks seed. We're going to climb this little hill here. King o' the Hill. King of the Hill. Link style. I wish we had emotes. I would make them flex when we got up here. And I think he only does that bicep pose when he's, like, in the buff. You know, like when he's down to his skivvies. Because I've never seen him do that with an armor set on. So I don't know, maybe I've just never caught it, but... Yeah, I just don't feel like waiting for it, so I'm not going to do that anyway. But it would be nice if we had emotes like that. We could do that on demand. That would be so much fun. Ah, I didn't quite get him. I don't think a bomb would quite reach that. Hey, Buffy1, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. You said press and seal. Press and seal. Is that plastic stuff? I don't know if I'm catching what you're throwing there. Yeah, thumb and index finger. Okay, I'm gonna actually... I don't know which way I want to go right now. I guess I'll backtrack a little bit, go back to the bridge. I remember there being some more fun stuff over this way. Excuse me. Oh, and I forgot my mushrooms! On the other side of the bridge. Is it worth going all the way back for? Well, yeah. Well, unless the help of the 5-star speedster horse, since I went through the trouble to put the Call Me Anywhere saddle on. The Summon Me saddle, I think I'll call that. I use these guys, I go through those. So yeah, it's definitely worth coming back for. And there's more in Kakariko, but that's just a nice little loot spot for them. You can come back here with that shrine. Get those every so often again. Okay, there's a chest. I don't know if that's the chest. And in case you're interested, there is another chest over there in the mud. I think it's a boomerang or some garbage thing that I never use, so... You have been warned. Can't tell what that is, but I definitely need my stamina fish. The Mighty Carp, yeah, that's just a nice little fringe benefit there. It's really more about the stamina, though. Should be a lot in this river. Ooh, sneaky river snails too, guys. We need those suit upgrades. Definitely keep your eye out for those. In fact, running this route at night, they glow. That'll help you get to see them, because there's actually quite a lot here. But it's easy to miss them. Oh, wait a minute. Free is always good. Free is highly recommended. Nothing. Nothing. Who put that there? Well, now it feels like TOTK. Nothing, nothing, and cricket. Where you going, dude? Make me work for it. Fun little bad boy nest there. I'll circle back to that. Actually, no, I'm going to hit that right now. La 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 la. Ooh, there's a silver here. Maybe I should have planned this a little bit more strategically. But they don't see me right now, which is good. Ooh, that's a silver. I kind of feel like an attack power meal here would be a little bit wasteful. But there's more than one bad boy nest. So maybe I'll just do like a quick bad boy nest run here. I cannot believe I pulled that off just now. I was very sure one of the blues were going to give me away. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to bat my loot. I'm working against myself by doing that business. And thank goodness for the royal weapons. Like, right off the Great Plateau, it makes all the difference here in Master Mode. It really does, because I remember playing Master Mode just with, you know, like, soldiers and knights garbage. Man, it was tough. Swinging away at a silver bodkin with a soldier's claymore is just plain old silly. And it felt silly. What is this, TOTK with the crickets? Come on now. The satisfying sound of rupees. I wish there were more loose rupees in the world. Or, you know, enemies would drop them from time to time. Hey, how did that backfire? I had that lined up perfectly. Attack up 5 on a Boko Club. Or bat, whatever. Tempting with the bone system, but no. I don't know why I picked that up, to be honest. It was there. And I just realized I'm letting my meal run out. So much for doing a bad boy nest spree here. Where did he go? Get back here. Alright, where's my horse? See if I can get to the next bad boy nest before my meal runs out. I got a minute to win it. There's some fun loot here. Actually, I might not need the attack power meal. They're going to be sleeping. Sneak strike, bye-bye! I can do this all day. Wow, there's a lot of them here. Actually, that was breakage swing, huh? I might have just wasted that double damage multiplier there. Okay, I don't see Traveler's Swords, which means we got a weapon bump. We're up to soldiers now. That's good. That means that weapon progression is cooking. So yeah, killing silver bodkins even, that's a lot of KO credit. Especially early game. That's really the main reason I'm taking my time to do this, not necessarily for the chests. It's more about just keeping that progression going with my weapons. Soldier's shield, huh? No thank you. And since we're here... Fun little hidey hole. Normally very lucrative gemstones in here. I say normally because every now and then I'll get, you know, just duds. A bunch of flint. But every now and again I'll get a diamond or something. Yep, look at that. 2 sapphires. And diamond! Alright. Man, 2 sapphires and a diamond. That's like 1,000 rupees right there. And not to mention the Korok seed. Bada bing, bada bing. Ooh! Whoops. That's for Hebe. Oh yeah, don't forget your mighty thistle. Every thistle counts. That's normally the first thistle in the game, but because I do the rainforest first, we kind of spoiled that. Oh, there's another goodie here, right? Yeah, boulder. Korok seed. Give that a little nudge, it should do the rest. And not to mention, you'll see lizards. You probably saw that one run across the horse path there. But all the rocks and stuff around here are usually pretty fun. Not to mention, you might see a beetle or lizard on the trees, too, in these woods. But wow, the fireflies, I'm really getting a good head start on those. That's thanks to the power of the stealth suit. Alright, I'm going to backtrack just a little bit. I missed some seeds. Not to mention other fun stuff along the river here. I pointed that out. This is where a lot of those stamina bass are going to be hiding. Not to mention the sneaky river snail. Very nice. There's Link trying to climb everything. As per the usual. Oh no, they're scaring away my fish! I feel like this is a Mr. Miyagi moment. No scare fish. So satisfying. That's what they get for scaring my fish. And that one is probably like too far away to carry anymore. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, what do we got here? Extras? No, regulars. Although... now we're talking. What are we at? Oh yeah. That'll cook a good amount of meals right there. And we're not even done with this river yet, guys. Like, if you want to really spend some time here, you'll walk away with just tons and tons of fish. Just keep walking back and forth. They'll keep respawning. Not bad. Case in point. Show you where that is. Oh! And my cup is dangerously low on coffee. So there might be another water the horse's break here in just a moment. No pun intended. My horse just happened to be there. I did not plan that. Okay, that's the first bad boy nest, so I think we're pretty much done there. This is the hollow tree I was looking for another seed. Actually, I wonder if the horse can do this. I've never tried. Oh my gosh, the horse works! No freaking way! Uh-oh. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Ah, nuts, I missed! Okay, but now we know. Cool. Hey, leg on my ego. There you are. I just realized the irony of rocketing up here with the horse. I had to go back and do it all again anyway. And that boulder somehow managed to reset itself. And while we're up here, there's more fun stuff. I want to say a Korok seed with 3 trees. If I can find it. Can I get it in time? Barely. There we go. That was another thing I couldn't figure out. I'm like, okay, these have to mean something. Because there's 3 trees in a row, and I saw that in different parts of the map. But it was not clicking to match the fruit. There goes a lizard. Alright, sweet deal. Just to show you on the map where I wound up there. And I do believe I spy with my little eye treasure. And it's silver to boot. Nice little bonuses on rupees there. Okay, so just to kind of catch you guys up with where we're at, that's where I got the Mighty Thistle, the Korok Seed, and the Gemstones. Our first diamond of the game. So now we're kind of all caught back up. I'm going to hit this little area, kind of go back over by the tower. All sorts of fun stuff over there. But first, these little bodies of water. Oh yeah, and loot the forest, guys. There's like tons of just loot, free pickups down there. Mushrooms, etc. So yeah, walk around with your yellow rune going. You'll find the goods. I got 1 rupee. 1. I can't remember what game that was. I think it was Twilight Princess when it said, "You found a green rupee. Better collect lots of them." Like, yeah. Or maybe that was OCT. Heck, I can't remember now. They all bleed together. Oh yeah, another fun little pond for fishing. Oh, fish out of water. Even better. Not to mention the treasure. Man, they did not skimp on loot in this game. I know for a fact the guy that was in charge of loot for Breath of the Wild was not the same guy they hired for Tears of the Kingdom. They were like polar opposites. Is that a fish? What is that? Something doesn't look right. Ah, a snail. That's right, those don't light up underwater. I just noticed a funny little texture there. Alright guys, I'm going to take that break I mentioned. I'll catch up on a little bit of chat here. Oh wait, there's another Korok seed. Hold that thought. Okay, I think I know where it is. It's on that little mountain sticking out there. Hill, whatever. Fishy, fishy. And froggy. And another fish. And another opal. I kind of feel like there's a water theme going on right now. Opal, sneaky river snails, fish. I may or may not be catching on to what's going on here. Why am I making a mess? You guys can see I'm all over the place with my buttons right now. When things start not looking right, that's the reason. Here's Mr. Korok. I remember this one being tricky. Trying to get all of them. I don't think I did it. Nope. Not even close. Sometimes the bombs work out. Sometimes. Or the bomb arrows, I should say. Okay, so that's pretty much it for right here. Now we gotta work across and go get our tower, because I'm gonna take a real quick break here. Ooh. Can't pass that up. Funny, the lizards look like sticks from a distance. Every time I see a stick now, I'm like automatically wired to go take a closer look. And there's one more goodie over here before we cross over. I think. Yep. It's actually visible, I just didn't see it. Whoops. Ugh. Kind of funny, they don't let you open it there. Amber! How come I don't remember Amber being chested? Oh my goodness, the fish are just like non-stop spawning. Not a complaint. I need it! Alright, now I will hit that save and I will be right back. Go take care of those horses, but before I get up, actually, yeah, I'll do that while that's cooking. I keep forgetting the mushroom. When I do something good, I'm supposed to... He has other sounds, but... Yeah. I'll work on it. Maybe if it's closer to me, I'll remember. The problem is if I, like, move the couch, it goes off. And sometimes, like, when I'm squirming because I'm getting my butt handed to me, I move the couch and it goes off, and I'm not doing something good. Yeah, Wanda, you're right about that. Those itches, man, you can't ignore those. No. They need immediate attention. And if you try to ignore them, it just gets worse. Yes, wrap the cast in it. It makes it water. Oh, that's right, Buffy. I forgot about those days. Because I used to try to tie the trash bag around, you know, but water would always find its way down in there. I never thought to use plastic wrap. Interesting. That's genius. Good old sneak strikes. Alright, guys, I'm going to get myself out of the way one more time here. See you later, alligator. Keeping a close eye on that river for some more goodies here. Fish out of water, fish out of water. Bark! I don't know where that came from. I'm not playing a pirate game right now. Speaking of pirate games, I got an email about Sea of Thieves. If I was going to continue with that. You know, it's a fun game, but I kind of feel like it started getting monotonous. Like, I need a point to a game. And yes, there's a leveling system, so there is a point to it all, but... Like, I wish there was more of, like, an overarching quest or something you could do. Like, a way to, quote-unquote, beat the game. In more of a, like, first-person mode. So, you know, there's more of a point than just going around and turning in a bunch of loot. Because that kind of started feeling a bit monotonous. So I don't know if they'll ever, you know, think more on that. Make it more like a Zelda game where... You know, there would be like a kill Ganon kind of end game to it. I don't know. I just feel like there's something missing there is all. But yeah, sadly, it just really stopped calling to me. Okay, wait. Oh, what is that? Whoa, how did he even see me? Like, really? Ah, nuts. I gave him a haircut. A wise guy, eh? I just broke my golden rule to save weapon durability on choo-choos and use bombs instead. Flint? Chested flint? Okay, now I feel like this is TOTK. I did all that work for 2 apples. Alright, let's get back to that Korok seed. So I think that started over here somewhere. And I don't remember killing a fish. So that's probably from that Octorok I drilled. I hate it when the glider doesn't open. Oh, Dee Dee, so that's from Aladdin. It's not coming to me. Normally, I pride myself in like getting references like that from Disney movies, because I've watched them with my kids like 10,000 times. But the fish out of water thing is not coming to mind. Now I feel like I have to go back and rewatch Aladdin. Alright guys, so I mentioned by the tower there were some goodies. Not to mention, you know, the fishing that's usually right around here. But some underwater chests. So take a good look around. I'm not going to be super thorough. I'm just going to hit a couple of key locations, like, for example. And this is a leveling chest, so if this is some garbage soldier's weapon, I'm going to leave it here. We can come back later, that'll be a halberd. Royal. But I will go ahead and stamp it nonetheless. Okay, who is trying to pound me here? Take one more quick look for y'all. I don't think there's a chest out this direction. If there is, it's like out there a ways. But what I'm more concerned about is that away. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Alright. That's what I like to see. So many fish in this area. Kind of wondering what I'm up to on the Mighties. Yeah, it's not a ton. There's a couple of real concentrated areas for Mighty Carp. I can try to show you on the map where one of them is. There's a waterfall right here, right underneath Hestu's Priceless Maracas. And at the top of that waterfall, so many of them. There's probably like 10 of them or more, I don't remember, but there's definitely a grip up there. You might even get a few stragglers down below there. Lots and lots of swift violets too, by the way, along those cliff walls. See, I'll be hitting that at some point, probably on my way out to Hatno Village, usually when I hit those. Okay, and that's pretty much it for right now. There's some more goodies and stuff like getting out in this area, but that's kind of like a whole different stream, to be honest. But if you're interested, just go ham. There's a fun little bad boy nest here. Break all the crates. There's tons of crates out here. And underwater chests. There might even be a chest on one of these little islands somewhere. There's a couple of chests underwater here, for sure. Not to mention a Koroks seed atop this flagpole. So yeah, again, that'll be another little ditty there. For now, I just kind of want to keep going eastbound. Kind of get back on track with heading out to Kakariko. I'm trying to rerun the route we ran a couple of streams ago. I just rocketed through with the 5-star Speedster horse. So, yeah, we missed a lot, for sure. There's another Koroks seed above me here somewhere. That tree. So if you feel like going for a bit of a mountain climb there, you can go for that. I just realized it would be quicker to warp than to climb. The bad guy has that parrot. Yeah, I remember the genie. I don't remember the parrot. Wow. I'm really rusty on my Disney movie trivia right now. Movie trivia. I don't know where that came from. My words are breaking. It's too early for that nonsense. Well, I'm really going out of my way for this Korok seed, aren't I? Oh no! I thought I'd get a lucky foothold there. Apparently not. Heave! I know, Link. I know, brother. It hurts. There we go. Oh, it's not a Korok seed, it's a chest. That's right. 50 rupees. How could I forget? Okay, so we've got a master mode deal here. I just have no idea what might be in it. And I'm probably at the wrong platform. I don't know if I can make it over to the other one. I'm gonna try! Oh yeah, plenty of room. Yeah. Don't forget your stamp. Okay. So I think I've pretty much hit everything. If I'm missing a seed somewhere, I would love to see that in comments. But I think I did good. I think I did good. Up to this point. So now normally, guys, I would just keep running this river out. There's some chested stuff down in here. Don't forget the shrine. That's where you get your climber's bandana. And that's kind of deceiving on the map. It's right along that ridgeline somewhere. It's just blocked out of view there. But I will run this just because the gemstones, you need those. I need those. We need those. Everybody needs those. And I don't like to do that with bombs because it just tends to fly all over the place. And you spend more time running around, you know, climbing up and down, trying to get your stuff. And there's some more down on the ground level. I just can't remember now what's where. So I'll try to look and be a little bit more thorough here. And there's a leveling chest down here too, so I won't collect that. It's a bow. It's probably going to be just like a traveler's bow. And then later game you can come back through, that'll be a royal bow. Lots of gemstone nodes though, for sure. And wow, it's getting awful dark and it's raining. There's another shiny. There's that shrine. And I think that's where our chest is. Or maybe that's across the river. Rock salt! The more you do that. So that'll be a knight's bow soon. And eventually a royal bow. I don't know why I felt like I had to do that. Because it was right in my face. Like, how can you not? Not like they have anything for me. Oh, nuts. It's getting out of hand. Had about enough of that fun. Man, it's like the whole game is waking up. What is going on here? Ooh, fringe benefits. Loving that. Okay, and I do believe there's something on this side of the cliff wall, although I can't remember what for the life of me. Maybe that's it. Yep, that's it. Gemstones. Move. Man. Oh, good, they're metal. You can actually use these to, like, kill things and break things. Maybe that's why they give them to you here. I did not stamp that chest. Slacker. Okay, there's actually a couple of Korok seeds on this cliff wall if you do a whole bunch of climbing. There's one like right here. Honestly, it's kind of raining right now and it's kind of hard, so I'm kind of not going to do that. But they are there just in case you're interested. And I almost said it, but I didn't want to jinx it, that it felt like that was a really long time without rain. And now it's raining again, so it was fun while it lasted, for sure. Ooh, tireless frogs, those are a good find. And I do want to cross back over, but honestly, I'm not going to deal with this. Well, maybe I will. It's not like I want what's in the chest. I think it's just a garbage boomerang. But it's nighttime, it's sneak strikes, and it's fun. So you can't say no to that. It's there. Waiting. I might even eat an attack power meal to make sure I one-hit the silvers. No, scratch that. We're going to try it without. Just in case things go horribly, horribly wrong. There might be a date in my future at some point here. Come on. There we go. I was trying to be extra careful with that bomb barrel. That's never a good day. 4! Or as Happy Gilmore would say, so long, sucker! The amazing golf ball whacker guy. Four! You hit that guy. Well, he shouldn't have been standing there. Alright, let's see if the savage is enough. Nope. That's unfortunate. This is about to get hairy. I'm gonna try a bomb against my better judgment. Ouch. I don't like doing that because it burns all my loot up. But... oh, now I gave him a fire weapon, so yeah, that's a double-edged sword. Oh no, he doesn't get bombed? Is he bomb resistant? Ouch. No, he is not bomb resistant. I was just missing. Oh, he kicks my bombs? Learn something new every day. Come to Papa. There you go. Chill out. Oh, I forgot about my gemstones. This is not okay. And they're gone forever, because they're at the bottom of the lake, river, stream, whatever. Yeah, clearly I wasn't thinking ahead on that one. Sometimes if they're not too deep, You can spam that button, and if you dive right above them, you're like close enough to be able to get them, but yeah, not in this case. Oh well. I will not cry over spilled milk. Unless I spill it on my favorite pants. Okay, so yeah, again, just a boomerang there, nothing great. I really probably just did that for the gemstones and the KO credit. Another fringe benefit to killing all the silvers in addition to that KO credit. Gemstones. You're going to have selling power for days. Gotta love the silver enemies. This one, I think, is kind of finicky. You have to do the jump slam, which I don't normally like to do because it really trashes the weapon. But it's only one. Of course, the other option is a bomb. But then you have to try to figure out where your gemstones ended up. Rock salt. So glad I made the effort. Okay, so help me out here, Dee Dee, or whoever knows the answers. Getting back to Aladdin. I remember the genie. Was the parrot kind of like the toucan from that one cereal that had the toucan, and I can't remember which cereal that was now back in the day. But it kind of reminded me of that, or am I not? Is that wrong? Because I think I'm kind of sort of starting to remember the parrot now. I might have to Google this later or watch like a quick YouTube clip on that or something. Oh yeah, more Master Mode chest stuff. Before I go to that, this is kind of like part of this route. There should be... Oh, it's raining again. Another gemstone node here. Or did I already get it? I think I already got it. But there's more fun stuff in the water here, and sneaky river snails are tough to see, but they do spawn in here. So look around in these shallow waters. And they're sneaky. The name fits. Okay, there's usually a good amount of fish here, but main thing I'm after... Those bad boys. And I just noticed the Master Mode chest up there at the top of this waterfall. And since I'm not going to try to climb that in the rain, I'll have to pop a balloon. That'll get whatever's up there down here. Man, tough to see. Did I get it? No. How did that not hit? No, it's in the rain. That won't work. Okay. Plan C. Phonics bow. I just saw the chest fall. Barely. Must be a wooden or a metal chest. It's underwater. These Swift Violets, they'll respawn in time. And guys, you need a lot of those for super suits. So just periodically I would run back here, you know, fast travel to the shrine. Check on those. You can get those throughout your entire gameplay, and that'll really help cut down on that farming requirement when the time comes. Oops. Ooh, attack power up. Too bad it's trash. But that's a master mode chest, so I don't know if those are leveling. Those might be fixed. So that's probably always going to be a soldier's broadsword. But either way, I'll stamp it, just in case anybody is interested. And from here, there's more goodies at the stable. But first I want to go play with my Bobkins over here. Kind of curious to see what's what. I don't remember what that master mode chest is. Oh, that was not... okay. I thought he was an archer. You cannot one-hit the non-archers. Did that make sense? I love it. What am I doing with a Boko bat? No idea. Kind of funny, I'm not getting zapped. I just realized I'm in a rainstorm. Nobody wants a soldier's spear. I'm going to check on these later game, because now I'm not 100% sure if those level or not. It'll be interesting to see that later on. If it's still soldier's garbage, I'll know. Okay, so let's see here. You said, Dee Dee, you said the parrot? The parrot was called Yago. Don't ask me how I remember these things. Yeah, wow, it's just not coming to mind. Okay, I'm going to have to definitely rewatch a little bit of that, because now it's really starting to bug me. Gilbert Gottfried, yep, okay. Gotcha. That's still not jogging my memory. But, yeah, as soon as I see the first clip and I see like 10 seconds of it, it'll be like, oh yeah, how could I forget? But wow, it's really tucked away in my memory there somewhere. Okay, we do have some more goodies here along the river. Follow the river. What am I doing right now? Getting all kinds of confused. That's another rupee? Purple? No! Memory is falling apart. It's going downhill fast. It started with the Aladdin parrot, now it's bleeding over into Breath of the Wild. Okay, so I mentioned some more goodies, and that's perfect time for the rain to stop. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take advantage of that fact. And I'm going to get my man buns up there ASAP before Agent Smith realizes that I'm trying to climb and it's not raining. Alright. It's really easy to overstep this, so you're going to have to walk kind of slowly so that little hump there doesn't make you fall off the horse face. Ask me how I know. I think one playthrough I climbed that thing 10 times and I just kept doing the same thing over and over again. Falling right off of that thing. Okay, all sorts of fun little goodies here. Get your arrows, get your goods. And she gives you a free elixir. It's not great, but it's free. And free is always, you know, good. When I want just a little bit of a pick-me-up, I'll chomp on that. Oops. Not a bad early game weapon, that pitchfork. Wait for your pink puff of smoke! Anytime now. It's okay, nobody's waiting. There we go. And then just to, you know, help the dog try to figure out where the apples are, I like to throw a whole bunch of them out there. It tends to speed this process up when you're using apples. Funny thing, I never knew dogs in real life actually ate apples. Turns out they do. Never would have thought. Never would have guessed. Okay, fed dog is a happy dog. And go ahead and mark that. Rock and roll. Silver rupee, baby. That's 2 of them on this little loot route. Not bad. And just in case you are interested, this is the dude that will tell you whether or not there's a blood moon coming tonight. Ask him about blood moon. And blah, blah, blah. Go ahead and talk to him again. Ask him about tonight's moon. Tonight is a full moon. Okay. So he'll say something along the lines of, I'm getting that weird feeling or funny feeling again. That's your indication there's a blood moon coming that night. So it's a handy little thing. In case, you know, you want to go off and do some things, but you don't know whether or not there's a blood moon coming and you want to do your cooking. So anywho, Beetle... Can't remember what he sells. Wow. What have you got? Yeah, nothing great. Okay. Balloons maybe if you're in need, but honestly we should be getting plenty of those moving forward. I'm not going to waste the money. Treasure chest? Yes. I did not get that before. We're almost done, guys. We're almost back to Kakariko, so then we're all caught up with all our looting and fun stuff. Actually, that's going to send the chest flying. I'd rather just get it now. Well, it's not raining. Wow. That was unexpected. Whoops. Opal. Maybe I can mount my horse in the air. Ooh, look at me go! That was all fancy like. Oh, I didn't even realize you misspelled it there, Dee Dee. I'm a fast... I look at words and I try to assume, like, I'm reading it right, so I don't take too long reading, because I read slow. So I've learned to just kind of, like, take a snapshot of the word and try to guess, like, what it says. I usually get it pretty close, but I don't notice misspellings that way. Good stuff. Okay, that Bobkin is clearly irritated at that man walking on his bridge. He's like, get off my bridge! And that dude's just like, no, I don't think I'm going to do that. It's my bridge. Really? Wow. The Bobkin that won't die. And there go my arrows. Oh, no, arrows. Interesting. How are there no arrows? He was an archer. There should be arrows. But there are no arrows. All sorts of fun stuff here underneath and next to this bridge. A little tricky to work with the... I don't know what these are, little islands that they give you. But, we do have a master mode chest here, just can't remember what in the heck for the life of me that would be. I think that's a bow of some sort. And I just noticed another bow underwater over there that might have been his. Oh, it's a boomerang? Nobody wants a boomerang. Whoever included those in the game Should have done a better job. Just saying. Like, if it automatically returned to Link, I would use it. I would love it. If it could pick up loot, like lock on and pick things up. You know, like, this is why I thought there was a bow here. It's not chested, it's just loose. That's what the Bobkin was holding, but that's a knight's bow, so that's a nice bow. Definitely time for a tech refresh. But yeah, I don't know, if it would pick up loot and stuff and would lock on like it did in Twilight Princess, man, that was an amazing mechanic. Really loved that ability. I wish they would make a new Zelda game and they would take all of the best of every game and mash that all into one Zelda game. That would be really amazing. That's pretty much Breath of the Wild, just with a few tweaks. But, yeah, that would just be something. Blackened crab. I don't like the idea that that takes up my inventory. Ooh, there's, yep, there's them ice arrows. Nice. And another Korok seed here. First I need to get rid of, automated turret out there. Oh, and it's not raining, so I need to hurry up and get up topside. LOL, not MLOL. So MOL is me laughing out loud. Okay, guys, this Korok seed is not our friend. This is probably one of the tougher ones to get in the game. It's really difficult to get a good rock bounce here. But what I like to do is kind of line it up from this open area on the bridge. Kind of like at an angle, like about like that. And then I'll line up my ice blocks. I try to squeeze two of them in there, so I might have to move over a little to make that happen. Come on. Come on. As close as you can get it. Well, that rock is going to prevent that. Scoot over just a little bit. Wow, it's not going to let it go? What's going on here? Oh, that one there is blocking. Okay, I'm being rock blocked. So... let's try this and see what happens. Let's drop a save here, just in case I go through all my rocks. Can reload that save and start over. Nope. I usually know right when I let go whether or not it's going to be a good hit. Maybe. No, it's not close enough. Okay, maybe from over here I can squeeze that in better. Because I remember needing 2 ice blocks here. Doggone it. Maybe not. There we go. Alright, yep, I just had to remember the steps there. Wow. I don't know why why did I just do that? I could have just gone over there. That's like... when the remote is farther away than the TV, you will still get up and find the remote first. Sometimes you'll get lucky, get a lizard or a beetle on these trees. I'm having no such luck. But guys, those blue nightshades, that's super important. Super duper important. That is super suit upgrading. I think the stealth suit, right? Kind of funny. I remember it's important, but I don't always remember why. Lots of goodies here, but I'm noticing a lot of flint and rock salt. I guess because that's an early game area. That's just the way it's going to be. I love that around the horse neck maneuver. Makes me feel like a rock star every time. Okay, I don't think there's too much else going on here. Maybe a beetle on that tree, but we need to get up the path here a little ways. So now we're going by Hestu's locations, just to kind of show you guys on the map what we got cooking. And since I've already mentioned this, I feel like I'm going to go ahead and show it now. But guys, it's tough to do, especially if it's raining. Oh, black bobkins, forgot about them. They don't stay dead. We had a blood moon. So yeah, if it's not raining, you might be able to pull this off, but this waterfall's got all those beautiful flowers. I can't remember their name. Swift violets, there. Nuts. Not gonna make it, am I? Heave! Wow, I cannot believe I pulled that off. But that's it right there, guys. The lake. That's where we're heading. And I start at the top because that's where all the fish are. The ones that I'm more interested in anyway. And I'll drop a hard save up here. That way, in case I mess things up, I can kind of circle back around and try it again. But, that's a nice chest. I just can't remember what's in it. I might be able to magnesis that bad boy. Yes. Ooh, a phonics bow. Yep, time for a deck refresh. And that's got durability on it. That is a welcome addition to that bow. We'll have that one a while. Awesome. Go ahead and mark that chest. And what I like to do up here normally is just go ahead and lob a bunch of bombs in the water until I get them all. And they're going to fall over the waterfall, and that's okay. They'll be down there waiting for us. So, no harm, no foul. Huh, that fish just got spooked. It tried to get away. There was no escape. Lots of fish. And most of these, if not all of these, are going to be the mighty. So yeah, definitely worth a moment to come up here and do that. Now guys, I'm going to purposefully be running out of stamina down there so I can kind of telewart back up topside here. It's a little trick. It makes farming these flowers a lot easier than trying to climb the cliff walls. Earlier game, that's tough to do. You'll be eating a lot of stam. In the rain, it's just about impossible. And you can climb the cliff wall. That will not negate spawning back in at the top. As long as you don't... Oh, no, I might have bungled it there. If you land on your own 2 feet, it's not going to work. So yeah, I might have boo-booed there. Oh, it worked out. Okay, good deal. So yeah, 1 heart penalty every time you do that? Oh, nuts. Really? Come on, Link! What's up, Butterboots? And you can revisit this waterfall as needed for these swift violets. It's a little bit out of the way, but you get enough here, it makes it worth it. Okay, 1 more heart penalty there, and I'm okay with that. I'm going to check that cliff wall. Make sure I got them all. Nope, see I'm missing a couple. Couldn't even see them. There you are. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Every flower counts. And then get all the fish that you stunned, killed, bombed, whatever. Wow. Grip of them. What kind of bow is that? Spiked? Garbage. And I'll run out of stam one more time. There is a Korok seed here. On top of that tree. There might even be some more goodies and stuff down there, but honestly, I'm just going to take advantage of the fact that there's no rain. And get this Korok seed. Actually, I still might be able to telewarp up topside. Because I haven't landed on my own 2 feet somewhere yet. I think the trees still count as a climb. Ooh, aerial bombardment! Another fun fact here in Breath of the Wild. Love this. So satisfying to do this. Ooh, an eyeball. Yeah, we need those. Super suit upgrades. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yeah, I thought I saw some fish. I saw correctly. I don't see anything else down here. I think we're just about done. Yep, good to go. So that's a little work around there so you don't have to climb all the way back up here. Ooh, and that's too good to pass up. 3 sleeping bobkins. And they're blackies. There goes that weapon. Since I underuse my royal broadswords, maybe that's what I should be using for these. Awesome! Loot has respawned. Yep, so all in all, a nice little sidestep there on our route. Guys, we're almost there. Wow, I'm over 2 hours on this. Lot of loot, and I know I'm being super thorough, but guys, it's worth it. Like, I can't even tell you now what I had at the start of this stream, but I've definitely got a lot more rubies, a grip, more gemstones. I mean, I know we saw a lot of rock salt, flint, and amber in there, but guys, we also got a lot of other stuff. You know, the diamond, the sapphires, they've been dropping, the rubies have been dropping. Those silver bobkins really make a difference. So yeah, all in all, this is definitely a good early game loot spree. You know, not only is it good and lucrative, it's fun. It's more laid back. It's an earlier game area. Yeah, the silver bobkins are probably tough, but for the most part, it's a good, relaxing, just fun-filled adventure. It's not just a job. It's an adventure. Okay, and we're pretty much in Kakariko here, so we cannot take the horse in there, at least not at full speed. Might as well stay on foot because there's more goodies. I feel like sometimes you spend more time getting on and off the horse. Have you tried turning it on and off again? And am I missing a seed? Hold that thought. I know there's one above my head here. I'll go get that first since I just talked about it. Will I make it? It'll be close. My money is on yes, I will make it. Heave! So satisfying. Ugh. I suppose I should have shown a map shot of that. There you go. Right outside of Kakariko Village here. And that's where that fun little waterfall was by Hestu. Excuse me. I have a bet in my belfry. Love it when a plan comes together. Oh wait, there is no seed. There's a something there. Not a Korok seed. Okay, now you know. And knowing is half the battle. And guys, I am so excited. I think it's June now, right? Or tomorrow's June. I don't know. But this is the month for He-Man. And if you're my age, you might be ready for that. And that takes me right back to Saturday morning cartoons. Yeah, it's the first one of those in this playthrough. Why can't I climb this? Is that a non-climbable surface? Yeah, ha 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 ha! Alright guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this here. We have made it back to Kakariko. Now there's a lot in Kakariko. Hidden chests, Korok seeds out the yin-yang. Bruh. I guess you can't climb this. I don't know why I thought you could. And I just don't feel right leaving that arrow, so I'm gonna make it happen. So anyway, yeah, just there's a lot to do here. You know, there's just lots of Korok seeds here in this area, especially with these little mountains and stuff. So we'll do a real thorough Kakariko Village video someday. But for now, I definitely feel like we covered this route very thoroughly. I need to make getting out to Hestu a priority so we can trade some of these seeds in. So we definitely got a good number of those going forward. In fact, I think we had 45 or so at the start. So, you know, well over 20 seeds there just on that little route. And I might have even missed a couple. So, yeah, definitely good times there. I'm not sure what we're going to do when we come back. I think next weekend I'm going to focus on getting out to Hauntno, get the Sheikah Slate upgraded. And that's its own fun-filled little adventure there. A lot of loot, you know, just fun little bad boy nests, shrines, just all sorts of fun stuff. And then after we get the Sheikah Slate squared away, then I might truck on up to Korok Forest. Reason being is we need to take pictures for some side quests up there. And that'll help us just kind of, you know, kill two birds with one stone, so to speak. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's ball game for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you wouldn't mind taking that quick moment to like, share, subscribe, comment, I always appreciate those things. And as always, until the next time, best of luck, happy hunting. I will catch up on a little bit of chat here. I will drink the rest of my coffee since I went through the trouble to make it. So good. So good! Hey, Atlantis! Good to see you today. Hope I didn't miss you there. Not sure how long you've been hanging. Hey, better late than never, Atlantis. Better late than never. That's right, Wanda. It's never too late. Never too late for some Breath of the Wild action. Oh, thank you so much, Atlantis. Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. Makes me want to play again. Yeah, I know the feeling. Definitely know the feeling. How do I get that fancy horse? Atlantis, if you're still there, what are you asking about specifically? The saddle? Or just the horse having the 5-star speed? Or both? Yeah, that's definitely a DLC chest, like Dee Dee just said. Or said a long time ago. I'm not sure how old these chats are. Hey, Sean RF! Good to see you again. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing okay. Hope things have calmed down for you a little bit, by the way. Atlantis, you're not the only person to ask me that. I was over at my daughter's and she was playing one day and she just asked some random question. I was like, oh, you have to go here, do this, go there, do that. I knew all the steps. And she was like, how do you remember all that? I was like, I don't know. I guess because when I was sitting here recovering, this is all I did for like 4 months solid. From the time I woke up to the time I went to the bed. And if they could make school this fun, I would have PhDs. I would have all the PhDs. School is not this fun. I have no PhDs. So yeah, they need to work on that. College could be completely different and better and more effective, by the way. Because let's be honest, nobody remembers what they learned in college. I mean, maybe some of that stuff if you're applying it, but no, nobody remembers most of that stuff. So anyway, yeah, it's a different type of party where the learning process is concerned. Yep, see y'all next week. Indeed, Wanda. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys hanging out too, by the way. It just makes the fun that much more fun. I love reading the chats between you guys, and yeah, it's just a great time. Thanks for saying make it look easy, by the way, Miss Drummer Girl. It doesn't always feel that way, but at least it's nice to know I'm making it at least look that way. Yeah, I know, Sean RF. I know. I'll be back on next weekend, though. My normal 12 o'clock there, noon. And yeah, we'll just do some more random looting, some more chill stuff, and laid back and just good old-fashioned fun. Oh, the armor on the horse. Yeah, I can show you a real quick map shot of that, Atlantis. Real quick map shot. That is over by the horse god. And again, this is DLC only. There's the star. So, what is this? The Kamego Mecha Shrine. Metal doors open the way. Just south and east of that. And you'll see it right behind the horse god. It's on the floor. It's on the ground level. But turn your rune on, you'll see it light up. Pop that up out of the ground. There's one more. I cannot show this on the map, but over at Gold Rush Mountain. Where the heck is Gold Rush Mountain on this map? I have no idea. I think it's this one. Somewhere down around here somewheres. But anyway, yeah, Gold Rush Mountain, there's only one cherry blossom tree. So just look for the purple flowers. There's a chest right under that tree. And again, turn on your rune, you'll see it. And that's another piece of the DLC horse armor. So the one that I'm wearing, it does the automatic recall thing where you can call it in anywhere, like so. And then the other chest by the cherry blossom tree on Gold Rush Mountain, that is the bridle or whatever for the head. And then that gives it 2 extra spurs. So it's just a really nice little fringe benefit to having the DLCs. Really amps up the horse. Oh, you're fostering a dog. That's bravery there, Sean RF. I don't know if I'm brave enough to do that, but good on you. Good on you for giving him a home. I hear you, Atlantis. Well, hey, good luck. Hope you enjoy. And guys, I really do need to get going here. Thank you all so much for hanging out once again. Just really appreciate everything. Thank you all so much for all the support. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you guys. So just thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, we'll see y'all next weekend. I don't know what I'm going to be doing throughout the week. Maybe another Subnautica or two. But I really need to get back into the Skyrim, so you'll probably see more late-night randomness of some Skyrim coming out. So yeah, we'll see. But definitely we'll be doing Breath of the Wild on the weekends. That's going to be my weekend streamer for the foreseeable future. Thanks once again, guys. Peace out, y'all.